Good morning and a most warm welcome back to this free transmission from me, Neil Morrice, on Thursday the 21st of September. Well, today I'm not going to give you one free bet on this service. No, I shall give you two free bets today. One of them running at Ayr, the other one at Pontefract, very strongly fancied from sources close to the stables that they represent. More about them in just a moment. And I do want to reflect on yesterday when I offered you a no winner, no fee deal, which included a bet at Sandown and also another accompanying free bet, which was a horse actually that didn't run at Sandown owing to the changed ground conditions. And the ground certainly had a massive bearing on Whiskey Pete's defeat in that 2-year-old race. I think you'll agree. This horse I told you to back at 6-4 and he went off at 8-11. The money well and truly down, and I have no hesitation in telling you he was the best horse in the race. I just thought that Ross Orion, who normally is a very talented jockey, level-headed, but I think he had a bit of rush of blood to the head and he allowed that colt to stretch on in front, which wasn't the place to be. The horse was using himself, expending energy, and then when it came to the crunch, he'd been pestered by an outsider, and once he'd shaken off the attentions of that horse, the winner, the eventual winner, came from last to first to grab him up the final hill, and Whiskey Pete had nothing more to give in the final 50 yards. If the race was run again, I'm sure Mr. Ryan wouldn't ride that type of race at all. It's not the thing to do on very testing ground to try and make all up the hill, testing finish to boot. Not the thing to do, and I'm afraid you have to put a line through that form. We were most unlucky not to collect, please believe me, and this is a service which I will be asking you to subscribe to again, additionally with a free bet to go with it. Outbreak, of course, couldn't run because of the soft ground, and that would not have suited him in his handicap later in the card. But there you go. I totally blame Ross Orion. You can hang me on the nearest tree if you disagree with me, but that's what I think, and I think I'm right. Now today, let's look at these two free bets. The first of them running up at Ayr, the Western meeting really getting into swing here, and Kevin Ryan surely has got the answer to this 2-year-old race in the shape of Volterra. Now Volterra put in a very eye-taking first effort when he was very easy to back, finishing in the frame. He was fourth in a race that I think is going to work out particularly well. It's York form. York form for me with 2-year-olds is always worth its weight in gold. And this horse, who was easy to back, he was green, he'll have learned an awful lot from that. And I think the bookies know it because they've made him as short as 11-10 this morning. But I still think that this horse will get the job done. The price has to be just taken on board. 11-10, 5-4. Volterra, anything north of even money will be a good price about him. The other bet runs at Pontefract. Now, I'm taking a risk here, and I'll tell you why, because Sir Michael Stout has not one runner, but two in the same race. But I really like the look of Marching Band in the colours of the King. Marching Band put in a very solid second career start when he was just edged out of a race last time. I think with that run under his belt, which was recent, and his stable companion representing King Power Racing has been off the track for quite a long time, could easily just need this run. I'm quite happy to go with Marching Band to get the job done for us for Sir Michael Stout up at Pontefract. Two free bets from me on video today, and until I return tomorrow, Friday, and believe me, this is the start of an incredibly interesting weekend. I'm chock full of information. I just don't know which way to turn with it, but hopefully I'll give you the cream of that. Until tomorrow at the same time, this is Neil saying have a good day ahead.